Hi guys, welcome to another episode of PSLE Math Secrets Review. In today's episode, we're going to explore this hybrid question that consists of a pie chart together with number times value. So if you'd like to know how to solve this question very quickly to meet the exam requirement of around 5 minutes, stay with me all the way till the end and you will be able to find the answer for yourself. But without further ado, let's do our annotations together. So it's mentioned that the pie chart below shows the number of $10, $20, $50, and $100 tickets. So there are 4 kinds of tickets sold by a concert organizer. And it said that half of the number of tickets sold were $10 tickets. And they further mentioned that 3 out of 10 of the number of tickets sold were $20. So in a situation like this, we got to bear in mind the denominator, because this denominator actually tells us the total units, alright? And for pie charts, what I usually tell my students is to look out for 2 things. Number 1, semicircle. Number 2, quarter circle. So semicircle actually represents half. Okay, let me just label it for you. It represents half, it represents 50%. But since I have this 3 out of 10, denominator 10, it will be useful for me to label that as well. It's also useful for me to change the denominator 2 into 10 over here. Alright? So denominator 2, I will change it into 10 by finding the equivalent fraction. So half is actually 5 out of 10. And the $20, right, is actually, in this case, it has got to be, in a way, 3 units. But, okay, so hold on to your horses. You realize that they actually inform us that the $50 is 15%. Alright? So this 15%, I got to sort it out. I can't just leave it alone. So 15%. And I know that 15% is actually 15 out of 100. Okay? So if I were to simplify this, let's see what's going to happen. Alright, so 15%, it becomes 15 out of 100. And the simplest form, it will be 3 out of 20. So the useful thing is that I can actually key into my calculator and it will simplify for me. So they're asking us what fraction were $100 tickets. So how can I solve this easily? Alright, I realized that if my 15 out of 100 is 3 out of 20, after simplifying it, it also goes to show that my 5 out of 10, I got to change it into denominator 20. So in doing so, I will have 10 out of 20, which is none other than 10 units. So if my $10 is 10 units, alright, let me just label it properly. 10 units. And my this 15%, $50, right, is actually 3 units. Okay, which came from the numerator 3. So what about this $20? Okay, they told us that $20, 3 out of 10. So it's going to be useful for me to change the denominator 10 into 20 to have the same total units as everyone else. So in doing so, I'll have 6 out of 20. Okay, 6 out of 20. And what I will do is that I'll label that the $20 is actually 6 units, which came from the numerator 6. So if I were to add everything up, and also at the same time, I know that a semicircle is 10 units, right? So there will be a semicircle below that consists of $100 tickets, $50 tickets, and $20 tickets. So this means that the $100 tickets has got to be 1 unit. Okay? So the question is asking us what fraction of the tickets were $100 tickets. So fraction $100 tickets, it will none other be 1. Okay, let me just label it will be 1 out of 20, because the total units is 20, and as you know, 1 unit of it represented by $100. So the second part of the question, a total of $10,810 was collected from the sale of all the tickets. So this is a telltale sign that this question is referring to number times value. So let me show you how to do this thing very quickly using number times value. So number times value, arrow total. This will form the structure of our table. And number times value is usually related to, like, legs, like, those questions regarding chicken 2 legs, dog 4 legs, or those wheels kind of question, motorcycle 2 wheels, bicycle 2 wheels, tricycle 3 wheels, and the car, lorry will be 4 wheels. And also with regards to those question that has got to do with money, alright, money, like the different denominations of coins and notes. So that is usually related to number times value. So as we know, there are 4 kinds of ticket prices. So you have $10. So I will actually put it on the left side, on the left column. So $10 followed by $20 followed by $50 and $100. So it's very useful to place them in ascending order, descending order. So in this case, I'm placing the value in ascending order from the smallest to the greatest. So $10, $20, $50, $100, what will be the number? So in this case, the number has got to do with the unit. So $10, I have 10 units. $20, 6 units. $50, 3 units. And last but not least, $100, right, is actually 1 unit. Okay, as we found earlier, 1 out of 20 was the fraction. So if we were to add everything up, 10 plus 6 plus 3 plus 1, we will get back the total number of units of 20 units. Okay, 20 units. So how about value? Okay, so if I take 10 units, right, I multiply by $10. What will happen? In this particular case, it becomes $100 U. 6 units for $20 multiplied by $20, it will be $120 U. As for the $50, it will be $3 U. Sorry, the $50, right, it will be 3 units multiplied by $50, which will lead us to $150 U. And of course, we are left with the $100, the largest denomination, but there's only 1 unit of it. So it's 1 unit times $100. It will give us $100 U. And of course, I need to add everything up for the total value. So 100 plus 120 plus 150 and 100. In the end, this will lead us to $470 U. So if you are given a choice of using the calculator, please do so, okay? Try to avoid mental sums as far as possible. So $470 U, I have to match it with the total value of $10,810, because this is the amount that was given to us, that was collected from the sale of all the tickets. So in doing so, we have 1 unit. Alright, we have 1 unit. So you'll be wondering, what is 1 unit? So 1 unit, in this case, it must be $10,810 divided by $470. Okay? So having done that, let me just key this into a calculator. 10,810 divided by 470, and I have obtained the number 23. It's a nice number. So this is a high chance that we are just moments away from finding the answer. So now I'm looking for how much was collected from the sale of the $10 tickets. So $10 tickets, right, is $100 U, okay, which I'm circling in purple right now. So $100 U has got to be 23 times $100, and this leads us to $2,300. Okay, so don't forget the dollar sign, $2,300. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video or you got anything out of it whatsoever, please hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also comment below, let us know where you guys are tuning in from. That's always good to know. And finally, if you are new to this channel, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications button. That's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year we are committed to making weekly videos to hold you accountable and to make this your best year in mathematics. But for now, this is Teacher Ray signing off. Bye bye!